Alright gang, I have posted a couple different videos with these gay toy Ford Econoline vans in them. Now as a kid in the 70s, I had a lot of the panel vans. Loved them, they were fun, they looked like a Ford Econoline van. I never had a camper version, and you know, now that I think about it, the camper version, I remember them, but they may have cost more than what the money I had, so that's probably why I never had one. But in one of the videos, I have posted on this van, this camper, and I actually have a video of a red camper still has the decals on it, and a second red camper, which I don't think I have a video posted, but I stuck it in one of the videos that's missing the decals just like this camper. But one of those videos I was talking about the school bus, and they were hard to find, and when I see them on eBay, they go crazy in price, and I usually don't look out on them, but I finally did. Here is a complete, in pretty good shape, gay toy Ford Econoline school bus. As I said, I knew this existed. I never had one, so once I found out that they had a school bus version, I was scouring everywhere trying to find one, and every time I'd see one on eBay, I'd get outbid. And a lot of times the one or more of the little lights on the roof are missing. As usual, the steering wheel, and you know, might have some brakes on it, but if they were, you know, in good shape, even missing one or two of the lights, they went pretty high. I've been up to as high as $25, which is over my previously decided limit on trying to win one, and didn't get it. And it was missing a couple of the lights. Well, I know one for sure. I can't remember if it was missing more. This one was a buy it now, and I must have jumped on it right there when it was posted. I paid under $20. I can't remember exactly what I paid for the van and shipping, but I know it was well under $20, like maybe $16, $16 including shipping. And I'm quite pleased with this, in really good shape. Now it is an old plastic toy from the 70s, and the door doesn't quite close here. I can live with that. I mean, it's a plastic toy from the 70s. It's not beat up, there's no brakes on it, no staining, and it's like maybe whoever got this van, it was given to them from somebody and they didn't like school, so they never played with it. While we're looking at the roadside, it has 3 rows of seats, and you know, and this van brings back memories of me going to Bible school as a kid, because our parents, when summertime came around, they went to work. So the Bible school van would come and get us, and it was a Ford Econoline. It was white, two-tone, I think it was light green. And it had those old vinyl seats, and it was just a hot thing to ride in the summertime with a bunch of kids. But it was still brings back good memories. And you see the decal is still on it. It's aged, got some discoloration. It's a little brown, but at least it's on there. Okay, in other videos I posted of these gay toy vans, I mentioned how the grills are always loose, as is this one. And this one is kind of bowed, so it's got a gap between it. I'm not going to take it off to flatten it out and put it back on. I just want to leave it as is. It made it this long. It can just sit on a shelf with a bowed grill. I'm okay with it. Alright, here's the school bus logo on the driver's side, and it's not exactly centered, it's just thrown on there. And of course, it was rolled down here, and it was starting to pull away here, so I took the glue stick, and I think I showed you that in one of the other Econoline videos, and I just cleaned up the surface, scuffed it up just a little bit, put some glue on the back of the decal, put it on, and flattened it back out. This decal was completely almost detached, was almost detached completely, let me say it that way. It was put on, it should have, you know, actually it should have been posted, stuck a little higher, but it is what it is. So basically I think this corner was on the corner that was still on there, so I did the same thing. I cleaned up, put the glue stick on the back, and then I took my thumbnail and ran along the crease, and it's been holding, so I'm happy with that as well. Now, I mentioned that I was looking to get one of these school bus vans, and through my searches there was actually another version of this van, and I think it was a police van. It was dark blue or either black. I want to go with dark blue. Same exact setup, had these lights on it, and it was in a box lot quantity on eBay with a bunch of other plastic vehicles. It just got way out of my price range. I just couldn't handle it. It was missing axles, but it looked like it was okay, and it was missing, I don't recall, I know for sure one of the lights. But I do have a couple of extra campers that I've picked up here and there, like in box lots and all that, off of eBay. Of course, most every one of them's missing the grill, but I did have extra axles, so if I come across another van that needs an axle, I'm gonna grab it, because now I want the darker one as well, and it's probably not going to be easy to find. Now, as I said, I always got the panel van, got them from Woolworths. I'm not sure what other store chains carry these. I'm sure there was a whole bunch of other store chains that did carry them. I just remember going to Woolworths. They go to the toys section, and it was always on the bottom shelf, and they had that shelf divided up with metal like basket racks, and they just had them stacked in there, and we'd always grab one and go. I always got the red panel vans. Usually it was just red for me. This, I don't know if it was sold as is. If it came with kids or anything other accessories, I do not know. I know there's a lot of people that collect plastic toys from the 70s, because like I said, there's been a lot of things on eBay that I bid on that after I can't bid any higher, and I step out, that I see the sold price is high. But it's weird that you don't see many people posting anything about the gay toy company unless they want to snicker and make their little stupid jokes, which, okay, whatever. That's, I don't know why they changed American Plastic. I don't know if it was a legal thing or what, but again, it was great toys from the 70s, and to be made out of plastic to last this long in this condition is phenomenal. I'm glad to finally have the school bus, and like I said, now I got to go after a police bus. It's probably a paddy wagon or prisoner transport. I know some people get upset about saying paddy wagon, stereotyping, but anyway, really cool van. And I thought that I was finished, but again, I got to go find one more. And I know I won't find them in yard sales or flea markets, because they're just impossible to find anymore unless you find them online. And some people, boy, I tell you what, there's people online that I've seen. I've got a Volkswagen van, and I think it was made by Processed Plastic. Somebody's got one on eBay today for over $100, saying rare antique. And I'm like, ooh, and it looks like I'm not sure if it was repainted or if it came black and yellow. They're cool looking vans, but man, over $100, there ain't no way I could do that. I think they're going to keep it for a while. But, you know, if you're into that, look at it, it's cool. But gang, that's it. I'm rambling again. I appreciate you guys viewing. And man, if you got these things, post them. They're cool as all get out. Good thing to set around, and vans seem to be getting popular again. I know that I'd love to have another Econoline. I had an Econoline truck, sold it for family reasons. Regretted doing that. I'd love to have a Econoline panel van from the 60s to the early 70s that looked like this body style, or the 60s that looked like a lot of the 9-lane Econolines I posted. I'd love to have another one. Panel van, not a window van. Do not like the window vans. I'd rather have the panel vans. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. This is supposed to be a 5-minute video. We're approaching like 10 minutes now. So gang, I want to thank you. Please tell me any kind of stories you have of having these kind of vans, and I appreciate you viewing.